Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of The Finishing Blow. Hopefully you guys are having a good week so far. First off, I need to apologize because I wasn't able to film The Finishing Blow last week. It was just so many things were going on and I just didn't have the time to film and edit and upload it and everything, so I do apologize for that, but I definitely wanted to make sure I got today's video done on Halloween Day, even if it was a little bit later in the day. So hopefully you guys are having an awesome Halloween so far. Now there's a lot of news to cover. I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and just cover this past week as opposed to grouping everything together, because that's going to be just a lot of news in a really long video. So let's talk about some of the interesting things that happened in this week's news. First, the Raid remake, the one that's still alive and somewhat kicking, yeah, I don't even know how much longer it has left because it has lost the director as well as the star of the film. It just seems like it's bad news all around. Right now, there's only one company that's actually like producing the film, and I don't know. You can take it two different ways. You can take it as that's a good thing because they'll have more control over it. You can also take it as a bad thing because the Raid remake does not need to be made. I still don't think it needs to exist. I've yet to find any reason to be excited about the remake. And so right now I'm just going to be hard-headed about it, I guess, because I just feel like the first one was so good. And it really annoyed me. Like, when the first film was made, they already announced a remake. And there's no point. There's no reason to it. The first one is really good. The second one, it was great. It felt a little bit long in the tooth, but the first one I think is just absolutely fantastic, and there's no reason for it to be remade, and I'm actually really glad that more and more people are distancing themselves from it because that means it's less likely to become a actual thing. Okay, next up though, I know a lot of you guys know that I am not a huge like TV watcher, and so I've had so many people come up to me and like, are you gonna watch like Into the Badlands? And I think I'm actually really excited for it. I showed this like fight scene, so I feel like I'm so distracted right now. I'm trying to like group the words together. I don't watch TV shows that much, so a lot of my friends who watch like The Walking Dead came to me like the day after and like, oh, have you seen like the fight scene that came out? And luckily enough, I got a message, an email, with an attachment that had the entire fight scene, and it was through AMC. It's not something like I found bootleg or anything like that, but I watched that and I got really excited for it. I was like, holy crap, this may be a TV show that's going to be worth watching. Like, it looks amazing. Daniel Wu did a great job. The fights, you can actually see them. The stunt guys did an amazing job, like falling and just reacting to the fight sequences, and it's just so well done that I'm actually really, really excited for it, and I hope that this one does really well because it's going to put a lot of other TV shows to shame, really. Like, they really need to step their game up, and I think Stephen Fung and Daniel Wu are the two people that can do that. So I'm really hoping this one does well, and then they'll do like a second season that's a full on, like, I don't know, 15-20 episodes. This one's like a mini series, so it's only gonna have like, I think it's 6 episodes, so it's a shorter run, but if it does well, then obviously we'll see much more from it. AMC has a really good track record for creating quality TV shows, and it looks like this is going to be another one on their belt. Okay, next up we have a poster that Donnie Yen shared for Ip Man 3. Nothing too crazy, I mean pretty much what you expect. I still really want to see like a trailer, like an actual trailer that shows more footage and just like little blips of things, but that is how they do the marketing, that's how they do the PR, so I can't really say too much about it. But Ip Man 3 may be hit or miss. I really, really want to see what the action is going to be like. I want to see what they're going to do with Bruce Lee. And I really think they should be focusing on Mike Tyson versus Donnie Yen as opposed to worrying about all the other technicalities in the film. But the film's coming out, about 2 months now. 2 months away. So it's not that far away. So I'm hoping we'll see some more cool things in the near future. Okay, next up though, we also had some news that Common, the rapper slash actor, will actually be playing the main villain in John Wick 2. Now, this is actually a really interesting pick for me. I don't know how well Common is when it comes to like action, like, you know, hand-to-hand combat, things like that, but I don't think they would cast him for no reason. So I'm really curious to see what he's going to bring to the table. I really want to see if like Tiger Chen's going to be in the sequel, you know, what they're going to do for the story. Chad's going to be directing the film on his own, so there's a lot of cool things that could be falling into place for this film. I think it's going to be a solid action film, and the fact that, you know, Common is kind of a more versatile enemy, I think, than like the original villain was in John Wick. I think that's a good thing, and I think we can actually expect some really cool fight sequences from it. Okay, Lastly, on the news side of things, we also have an image of Batista playing Tong Po for the Kickboxer Vengeance, I think it was. Yeah, so we haven't heard too much about that film recently, but Batista looks like a beast. Like, he looks crazy. I know some people were complaining because he's not, like, actually Asian, but I think they were going more for, like, the threat of like a villain than actually like matching like the ethnicity of the characters per se. But who knows? Like, maybe they're gonna like have a backstory that justifies that. But Batista has been huge in the film industry lately, and I think this one is gonna show how much of a crazy presence he can be. I know he's playing like a villain in a Bond film as well, so he's kind of running around and doing different big villain roles for like these films, and I'm really hoping we'll be able to see like a trailer for Kickboxer here soon, because I really want to see what it has to offer and how it's going to deliver on this classic that Jean-Claude Van Damme, you know, made years and years ago. Okay, and lastly, we have another giveaway. I'm going to try and do this giveaway. It's for the Golden Cane Warrior, which I did a review for last Friday. And I am just going to apologize to everybody who's been waiting on the other movies to be sent. It's been crazy. It really has. I need to make it to the post office, but by the time I do, they're closed. So I haven't really sent anything yet, but I will. Like, this coming week, I'm going to make my butt out there and I'm going to send some stuff out. But I wanted to do another giveaway. So if you guys want to win a copy of the Golden Cane Warrior, please send me an email at kmiller.mamj@gmail.com. And also, if you want to know what the movie is even worth entering for, be sure to check out my review from last week. But yeah, the past couple weeks have been crazy. I thought once I got a car that things would slow down, and for some reason it's been getting crazier. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I hope you guys have an awesome, happy Halloween if you celebrate it. Be safe, have fun, and thank you guys so much for your support as things get crazy on the website. I'm going to do my best to get my bearing on things, and hopefully we'll be able to get back to normal here very shortly. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.